All right, so it's 8:25 and Terry, the wonderful, wonderful Terry, just dropped me off at Scott Mountain Summit, Highway 3, right before Etna, which is where in May, the end of May, beginning of June, I had hitched into Etna because I was tired of hiking through the snow by myself. I didn't feel comfortable, and yeah, a lot of people took the road walk alternative from Etna to Sayad, but I knew that I didn't want to not hike through the Trinity Alps and Marble Mountains, so I decided I would skip around it and come back. And I didn't know how logistically that would work because it's such a random place to get to. But everything always has a way of working out, and I found my way back. It was so weird to drive by Mount Shasta and to come back here since it's been now 2.5 months since I was last here, and I've covered so much terrain since then, but I'm ecstatic that I will get to hike every single mile of the PCT this year, and as of today I have 117 miles left. So yeah, it's all very, very exciting. I'm eating pretzel. It's 39 degrees, so it's freezing, but yeah, I'm out here and happy. The stoke level is high. The Trinity Alps. Oh, I'm in love already. So that is East Boulder Lake, I want to say, and down there is a beautiful valley and a mountain with lots of iron in it. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Right now the weather is pretty good. I mean, it's cold. I'm wearing my puffy because it's in the 40s. It was 38 this morning, so it'll drop down into the low 30s tonight. But yeah, I'm hoping that it won't rain until this afternoon. The forecast said it wouldn't start storming until around 4 p.m. and then tomorrow it's supposed to rain pretty much the entire day. But the next day is supposed to be sunny, so that is good. One day is fine. 2 days it starts to get not so fun to be soaking wet. 3 days it's pretty miserable, and anything after that is very miserable too. I don't know if you can see them, but lately, these last 3 days, I've just been hiking and crying a lot because I'm so close to the end. Like right now, I'm about 100 miles away from completing the whole trail, and I am just so unbelievably proud of myself. Deep inside, I knew that I could do this, but at the beginning I had a lot of doubt, and I've had a lot of people doubt me, just surprised that I'm doing so many miles a day, surprised that I made it through super snowy, kind of sketchy sections by myself, surprised that I made it this far. Yeah, so just to be able to do this, to be so close to finishing, and then in a few days to finish. I have never felt this proud of myself in my entire life. So it makes me really emotional. But yeah, I also have just been so nostalgic about all the memories in these last 6 months. It's been easily the best 6 months of my life. And I am so happy that I took the chance, the leap of faith, walked into the unknown, and decided to do this. Yeah. See these legs? These legs have walked 2,550 miles of the PCT. Do you know what that means? That means I have less than 100 miles left.
So, this is what I woke up to. It rained all night and it's supposed to keep raining all of today. My tent has small puddles in it and every single piece of gear I own is soaked. Nice puddle there. Nice. All soaking wet.
So it rained all last night and it was very cold. I had a really hard time staying warm because every single piece of my gear was sopping wet, and also my shorts decided to fall apart, so I'm not going to show you, but my ass and crotch are basically completely hanging out. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go into Etna and maybe get a room for the night and buy needle and thread to sew my shorts back together. But yeah, it was pretty miserable. It was by far the worst storm I've been in yet this trip, and I have been in some pretty bad ones.
So, it's snowing. Yeah. And my shorts have fallen apart. Alright, back at the Etna summit. I just got a ride from the manager at the Etna Motel. Would highly recommend staying there. Beautiful little place. But he was kind enough to drive me at 6 a.m. this morning. So now it is 6:35 and I am just starting the hike, which is awesome because I have a big day ahead of me because I'm trying to get to Sayad Valley tomorrow at noon, and I have about 50 miles to cover between that. So today I'm probably gonna do around 30 to 35. But yeah, there's the moon up there and the clouds are all in the valley. It's gorgeous and I am cold, but my stuff is dry, so I am a happy camper today. So today is my last full day on the PCT and my last night in my tent, in my sleeping bag, and people ask me if I'm excited, and honestly right now I'm just sad. Like, look at this view. I could wake up to this every single day for the rest of my life and be happy. And sure, sometimes it sucks. Like yesterday I was soaking wet and freezing cold, and had I been out there for too long I might have gotten hypothermia. But even things like that I'll miss, because they just make you feel so alive and so part of the environment. You feel like you are a part of this world, and it's easy to lose feeling of that sometimes when you're surrounded by concrete and skyscrapers. You don't really feel your place in all of it, at least I don't. But out here, you know, I am these trees, I am these mountains, I am this dirt. I am all of it. Like John Muir said, we are in the mountains and the mountains are in us. And it's so true, but yeah, just I am going to savor this day as much as possible, because you can't live out here on this trail forever. It's a weird little blimp in time, this 1 to 2 foot wide trail, but it'll always be here, and I'm gonna keep coming back to it because I love it. Hello, Marble Mountains. You are quite pretty. Wow, 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 wow. Is this not extremely gorgeous? Look, rolling mountains, and then the trail that just cuts through the side of the hill. Amazing. People were right about the marbles. They're gorgeous. I really like this lake because it's called Man-Eaten Lake. But it's really pretty too. Look how cute they are. Gorgeous. Hi. So, there's some bears over there. Looks like a mama and her cub. And they've spotted me. So, I'm just gonna keep my distance. This is max zoom. They're probably like 300 feet away. They're both just looking at me. Hi! Yeah, I might wait a bit until they walk away. But there they go. Everything is a-okay. Oh, that's cool. That makes 8 bears for me on the PCT. The golden hour on the PCT. My final one. I love this time of day. It is probably my favorite. When the setting sun just illuminates everything in this orange glow. It's incredible. Just look at it. Today has been a pretty good day. In total, I'll have hiked almost 34 miles. I saw 3 bears and 2 deer and 5 people, so as many people as animals, which is cool. But yeah, it is a good day to be alive. My last night on the PCT. This is where I am camping tonight. Under the stars.
I apologize for not being able to see me, but it is currently only 4:50 a.m. and I'm huddled in some trees trying to stay warm and wait it out until the sun rises, but I'm going to start hiking soon. I cowboy camped last night on a ridge, which was a bad idea because I woke up to all of my gear, especially my sleeping bag, soaking wet again, and because it was probably 32 degrees or colder, there was frost covering the ground and all the plants this morning. My sleeping bag was wet and it wasn't keeping me warm despite me wearing all my clothes, so I said screw it, and around 3 I just started hiking. So yeah, but I don't really want to do that much in the dark because there's some bushwhacking sections, so I want to be able to see what I'm walking on so I don't trip and fall over and, you know, fall down the mountain. Casual. But yeah, it's really, really cold. But I will have a nice warm bed to sleep in tonight because after today I will be done with California. Yeah. Such a huge state, but I'm excited to be done. I think I'm ready. I'm ready to finish this thing up. Yeah.
My last real day. Technically tomorrow will be my last day. 17 miles from Santiam Pass to Mackenzie Pass in Oregon that I had skipped because I wanted to hike with someone through the snow instead of going in alone again, which was a really good choice because that was for Jefferson Wilderness and that was the sketchiest thing I went through on trail. So I'm really glad I didn't do it alone. But yeah, I'm gonna be kind of slack packing that because we're staying in Crater Lake tonight. My mom's coming to pick me up from Sayad Valley, and then tomorrow we're gonna drive to the pass. I'm gonna hike the 17 miles with just basically food and water and a jacket, and then I'll have hiked all 2,653 miles. But right now I'm about 7, 8-ish miles from being completely done with that entire state of California, which is ginormous. So that's awesome. But yeah.